Hey, Huckleberry!
I absolutely love our matching t-shirts.
Me too, they look so great.
Thank you, Gracie Alex. So glad that we're doing this. So glad.
Me too, I love the way that you styled yours.
Thank you. We love to point out our differences and what we love about ourselves because personally, it makes us and our friends just so happy to know how we feel.
Exactly. What are 3 things that you dudes out there love about yourself? In the book today, we're going to talk all about it.
So, all you need to do to be able to do this is have something to write with and something to write on, and you're good to go. That's all you need.
And make sure when we're reading the book today to pay attention to the different scenarios that they lay out. They're really interesting.
They are. So today, the book we're going to be reading is this book. It's called This Book is Anti-Racist, and it's so great. It has 20 different lessons on how you can wake up and be empowered and join the movement.
The author is Tiffany Jewell, and the illustrations are by Ariella Durand.
This book is Anti-Racist. 20 Lessons on How to Wake Up, Take Action, and Do the Work by Tiffany Jewell and illustrated by Ariella Durand.
Own who you are and who you are growing into. Love yourself and those around you. It takes time to figure out who you are and what your role in anti-racism will be. This role will change, and so will you. I have spent my whole life understanding who I am. My skin color hasn't changed, but my awareness of it has. So has my understanding of how my own history of being a descendant of both colonizers and the colonized has impacted how society views me and how I see myself. Knowing more about how I can take action and work in solidarity with others has helped me grow into figuring out what my role in anti-racism is. The moments when I can celebrate me have been moments when I am most ready and able to take on this work. James Baldwin wrote in his book, The Fire Next Time, "To accept one's past, one's history, is not the same thing as drowning in it. It is learning how to use it. An invented past can never be used. It cracks and crumbles under the pressures of life like clay in the season of drought. I have got to own my past and not sit with who society conditioned me to become. And this goes for you too. Folks will be committed to trying to fit you into the box. They will tell you that you're too young to make a difference, that you should focus on getting good grades and going to college. They might also tell you to be quiet, that your voice doesn't matter. Please do not listen. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. Love yourself and set clear boundaries. It's okay to say no. You have to keep yourself safe and healthy. You know what you are able to do. You may need time to recharge, or you may need to be with people to be energized. Anti-racism work can be very tiring. You're constantly working against the established norms, which have been set for centuries. You have not been in existence for as long. It is also okay to say yes and to take on this big work of dismantling racism. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Get some good sleep. Read a good book. Spend time outside. Enjoy your time with family and friends. Celebrate you. My people honor me for everything that I am, and I celebrate and honor them. We take pride in our achievements and support one another. We speak our truths and hear them. We learn from one another. We find joy whenever we can. We dance together. We love one another. It's how we resist.
I tend to call folks out more than I call them in, and that doesn't always work well for me when it comes to building relationships with others, especially when I'm critiquing the person and not the system. I once told a white male friend in front of a room of other people that the community is more likely to listen to him because he's white and male. This is true. I didn't need to make that comment in that space and at that time. That call out could have been a call in. We have known each other for years, and he is working on being a better ally to folks of the global majority. Calling him out like that put him on the defense and shut him down from a conversation that could have been more productive about the ways we can disrupt a system that always believed white men over women of color. We could have strategized for him to use his voice and power in his position to amplify folks of the global majority and change what we've always done. The call-out stalled our working in solidarity with one another. It didn't allow us to have an open conversation about power and privilege. I do want to be clear, I don't believe in catering to the comfort of white people in anti-racism. We grow from our discomfort. But it is important for me to understand that my actions have an impact. My intention when I called out my friend was to speak up and create awareness. The impact was that it took us longer to rebuild trust in each other, and we didn't get to plan for how he can use his privilege to be a co-conspirator in changing the structure that places white men at the top of the hierarchy. Apologize when you make a mistake. I don't do this as often as I should. I'm stubborn, and I won't always admit when I'm wrong. We have all been taught by the dominant culture that making a mistake makes us lesser members of society. This is simply not true. Everyone makes mistakes, and we can learn from these so we can do better. Know that even though your intentions were kind, the impact of your mistake is lasting and affects folks beyond yourself. Listen to others when they call you in and out, and learn from those moments and mistakes. Work on not repeating them, and try not to let them deter you from doing the work.
Dude, do you remember the question I asked before we started reading together?
We totally asked everybody to remember 3 things that they love about themselves.
We did. The book also talks about loving ourselves.
Wait. Okay, so our first thing that we're going to do today is we are going to take those 3 things that we love about ourselves and we're going to turn it into an introductory jingle. It's going to be great.
All you'll need for this activity is something to write on and something to write with.
Okay, so first we're going to take our piece of paper here and you're just going to write down your jingle. That's all you got to do first. Okay?
So after that, you're going to find a way to make the 3 things that you love about yourself that you wrote down rhyme. And if you can't, that's okay. But just try your very best.
And then, after you've got them to rhyme, or you didn't, which is completely fine, you're going to think of a jingle, whatever one comes to mind, and you're just going to sing it out.
So, do you want to hear our jingles?
Of course they do. I mean, I hope so.
So, mine is, I love my hair, I love my eye color, and my glasses, and what I wear.
That was a good jingle. I really liked it.
Thank you.
All right, so mine is, I love my short hair, I love the things I wear, and I love my sense of humor and the smiles we always share. Okay, so now for our second activity, we're going to take these jingles that we just made and dance with them.
So, all you'll need for this activity is your crazy dance moves.
All right, are you guys ready for this? So, I'll go first. I love my short hair. I love the things I wear. I love my sense of humor and the smiles we always wear.
Okay, here's mine. I love my hair. I love my eye color. I love my glasses and what I wear. So thanks for reading and singing with us, dudes.
We really hope that you had a good time and we can't wait to read with you guys again.